Black Dynamite, 2009, directed by Scott Sanders, starring Michael Jai White. One of the most quotable black films of all time.
Order, nigga.
But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community.
Who the hell is interrupting my kung fu?
At me. His little Chinese eyes burned right into my stomach, deep into my soul. He said something to me in Chinese. Like, Bobo Sao sounds like some cartoon shit, but I understood it to be a question that he was asking me.
Black Dynamite was so good at parodying blaxploitation films that it cemented itself as one of the best blaxploitation films. Michael Jai White plays Black Dynamite, the only, and I mean only bad motherfucker fit for the job to take on the man. Not to be confused with the man from Undercover Brother, but the man is doing what the man does best: killing, pumping drugs into local orphanages, and serving the community malt liquor. Malt liquor that turns our BBCs into TBCs. They only shot this movie in 20 days. That is nuts. And it features some familiar faces like Tommy Davidson and Arsenio Hall. Even Conspiracy Brother and Toothpick from Don't Be a Menace While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood is in this movie. You can enjoy Black Dynamite as someone who's never seen a blaxploitation movie in their life, and that's good. And it gets even better if you're experienced in this genre, because you'll be able to pick up on those subtle jokes. I'm upset I didn't catch this movie back when it was released in 2009. I don't know what I was doing. I was, 18 at that time? We're not even getting into that. But later is better than never when it comes to consuming dope shit. And this is definitely some dope shit. So make sure to go peep Black Dynamite on Tubi for free before they remove it. And make sure to remember to log it on your letterbox, niggas. The Wood, 1999. Written and directed by Rick Famuyiwa. Another black classic that has a criminally low amount of members watched logged on Letterboxd. Sitting at an anger-inducing 15K, The Wood stars Omar Epps, Richard T. Jones, and Taye Diggs. Lisa Ray and Sanaa Lathan fine asses are in this joint too. You'll see Sean Nelson, who played Fresh in the first movie we talked about, on screen as well. He smoked this role. It's Taye Diggs' character's wedding day, but he's punking out. He's a little bitch. For some sad reason, he drowned himself in liquor and visited the girl who took his virginity. Nice move, bro. So his day one boys drags his ass out of there like his homie's supposed to do, and on their way back to his wedding, they begin to reminisce on the good old days. This is a great coming-of-age movie about growing up as a black male in a gang-infested Inglewood, California. I grew up not too far from Inglewood in the early 2000s, and the experience with these hood niggas are evergreen. So even though it was based in the 80s, I was able to feel a genuine connection to this movie. Almost every male has had to deal with embarrassing moments with girls growing up, but only a small percentage of us had a wild card gang-banging family member to deal with as well. Watch The Wood for free on Tubi before they remove it, man. Paid in Full, 2002, directed by Charles Stone III, who also directed Drumline and Bernie Mac's Mr. 3000. Paid in Full is a crime drama starring Wood Harris, Mekhi Phifer, and hip-hop artist Cam'ron. I know what you're thinking. Hey, hold on. I know what you're thinking. Crime drama, hip-hop artists. This shit's about to be cheeks. But no, hear me out, Brodie. The performance Cam'ron puts on in this movie is crazy. Definitely one of the best black gangster characters we have. It's up there with like O-Dog, to keep it a buck. He stood next to Wood Harris and held his own. Wood Harris plays Ace, a man working at a dry cleaners to make ends meet. But niggas who work at dry cleaners be broke, and broke niggas get made fun of. So he had no choice but to sell drugs to his community.
But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community.
Ace needs a support system to make this whole drug dealer thing work, so he recruits his boys Money-Making Mitch, played by Mekhi Phifer, and Rico, played by Cam'ron, to become the next kingpins of Harlem, New York. Cam'ron's character Rico is in a scene where this dude pulls up trying to cop some of that good shit, right? But Rico let him know, yo, we hot, we dry, we ain't serving right now. But you know, the dope head's not letting you get that off, so he keeps pressing the issue. Salty about not getting these drugs, he says something disrespectful. And what Rico does next is what solidifies him as a menace. He punches that man, drags him out of his car window, and makes him strip at gunpoint for the whole neighborhood to see. The nigga took off in his drawers and left his car behind. Mekhi Phifer smoked this role as well. That iconic scene of him in the car venting to Ace is something I still quote to this day.
I don't know what to do, hey. I don't, man. I feel naked out here, B.
Send me his finger. Any nigga that ever looked at me wrong owes me money or ever said any jealous bullshit about me is fucking dead.
I remember me and my boy were hotboxing his whip and reenact this scene like some goddamn losers. That was the 2010s, man. A time when my back didn't hurt so goddamn much. Go watch Paid in Full, man. It's free on Tubi if you haven't seen it yet. Set It Off, 1996, directed by F. Gary Gray, who also brought us the classic Menace to Society. All right, now this cast is nuts. Jada Pinkett Smith, when she was cool. One of our GOATs, Queen Latifah, Vivica A. Fox, and Kimberly Elise. None of these ladies disappoint at all. Amazing performances from each and every one of them. Vivica Fox's character gets fired from her job because some dude who resides in her neighborhood decides to rob the bank she works at. That's it. That is the only reason her life went downhill, because she happened to live in the same neighborhood with some hoodlum. We all been there. Queen Latifah's character, she's mirroring that cold, blunt, aggressive hatred society has marinated her psyche with growing up as a masculine, gay, black woman in poverty. Jada Pinkett plays a character that's dealing with the loss of her brother who was killed by the police after being set up by the same hoodlum who got Vivica Fox fired. So her soul is filled with that rebellious rage. Kimberly Elise's character is the most innocent of them all, but probably has the toughest challenge to overcome. Retrieving her child from the system after he poisoned himself by getting into some cleaning supplies. The ladies left them out during a shift at their custodian job. A custodian job that didn't pay enough to be able to afford a babysitter, so they didn't have to be there with them in the first place. It's a cold world out here. All of their life problems and trauma converged together like fucking Captain Planet, and they converged up the idea to start robbing banks. And they were pretty successful at it, until they weren't. Set It Off is a movie about desperation. It's a movie about rebellion. It's a movie about friendship and the life-altering and sometimes ending decisions we make for those friendships. It's a movie about sisterhood. It's a movie about motherhood. It's a movie about trying to get out the hood. It's a movie about 4 badass black women who let their balls hang. Go watch it. Peace.